What's up, everybody? We are live. I'm rushing because I'm running freaking late, but it's okay. If you're new, you didn't see my notice earlier. We are talking about the Orbit DVD sale that's going on right now. I'm going to dig in, talk about some of what I think are good buys in here, some of what aren't necessarily the best buys. Just pulling everything together real quick, so bear with me. If you have a movie question while I do that, feel free to hit me. If you're on TikTok and you want to see my screen, because I'm going to have the Orbit DVD website pulled up, you need to pop over to the YouTube channel, because I am going to share that screen over on YouTube. I will go later tonight, just like always. This is just an early evening movie. How many movies do I have? I have around 8 movies. What's up, Tanner? Not late. I'm right on time, sir. Sir, it is now 6:01 and I was live on time. Your watch is fast. All right, I've got the website pulled up here so that I can start loading stuff. And like I said, we're live on YouTube. We're live on TikTok. If you want to follow along, I'm going to share my screen over there. Otherwise, I'll just talk to you guys here, and I'll be looking and answering questions too as we go. So we're all good. Whatever platform you feel comfortable interacting on is fine by me. 6:01 for you in Kansas. Well, your watch is a little bit fast. What's up, dude? If I'm 1 minute late, I'm on time. This is filmmaker time happening here. So, I'm not gonna necessarily bring anybody on right now because I'm doing a sale and I'm on 2 platforms. So it'd be a little weird if I have extra people on one and not on the other. What's up, 4K King? I might do that a little after I run through the sale. What's up, Ro? We're gonna talk about the sale happening right now as we speak over on Orbit DVD. I'm letting the room load a little bit. If you guys want to share the live, it'd be great. Share it out to peeps. And definitely hit the like button. We need to get the likes up. Let's get 1,000 likes for no reason. That would be great. Because there actually is a reason. Because I would love for more people to jump in here and talk about these movies that are on sale. So it currently is 6:03. And according to the stream, I've been live for 2 minutes and 53 seconds. So I'm not late. I'm on time. All right, what has happened? Hey, what's up, Jared? What's up, Italian Stallion? Thank you for the TikToks. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the gifts. Opinion on Drumline? Not for me. Rigo, you drinking coffee? You drink coffee? Yeah. So if you're not familiar with Orbit DVD is a retailer. They have a storefront, but they sell a lot online, and they are like Diabolic DVD. If you're familiar with them, if you're not familiar with them, then they're like Grindhouse Video. And if you're not familiar with them, well, then you got work to do, because not everything has to come from Amazon, you guys. These are all really great physical media retailers that you can buy movies from. And you should be spending your money with them. The only issue I know, and sometimes this is a pain, is for those sites, you often have to pay shipping. And with Amazon, I know you don't always have to pay if you're buying direct from Amazon. So it is hard sometimes. But if you're buying 2, 3, 4 movies, it's worth paying the little bit extra to support storefronts that are actually supporting what we love, supporting movies. Now, right now, as part of the sale, the current sale is a 20th anniversary sale happening at Orbit DVD. The store has been going 20 years. They are giving 35% off on a whole bunch of titles, very specific. 88 Films is part of it. Severin Films is part of it. Arrow Video is part of it. So it's boutique stuff, which is great. And they have a promo code called 3 Free. If you use the 3 Free code, if you buy 3 items or more, the shipping is free. So now is a really good time to jump in and buy some stuff. And I'm going to try and go through the sale reasonably fast and give you some recommendations. What's up? What's up, Paul? What's up, Suchil? Yeah, Suchil bought the Santa Sangre. So did Paul. Paul did not get the deal, though. So he spent a little more monies. So yeah, we're gonna talk about. I'll pay $5 shipping to support places like Orbit and Diabolic. 100%, 100%. And I know sometimes we're tight on money, but for real, guys, usually it's. I'm pretty sure Orbit is the same as Diabolic. It's a $5 flat shipping rate for whatever you buy. So if you buy a couple of titles, honestly, not that much, and they are comparable, sometimes cheaper than Amazon. Although I know Amazon works really hard to price match, which I know with So Chill, when we were looking at how to buy Santa Sangre and comparing between the two, they Amazon did try and price match, but she was like us, Paul. She was willing to spend a few extra bucks to support a good company that loves physical media. So I'm gonna pull this site up now over on the YouTube so I can see it, and we'll start kind of going through. All right. So as I said, it's all boutique titles. Now, right away, I'm going to tell you that the boutiques that I focused on in this sale, I spent $113, and I'll try and pull up my orders and tell you what all I bought at the end. I focused a lot on Unearthed Films and Severin because those are two companies that I think are a little overpriced even in the boutique market, because companies like Second Sight and Arrow Video, and to some extent Criterion, but mostly Second Sight and Arrow Video, they do such nice stuff for that $35 price range. I mean, they'll do a hard box edition sometimes of something, but even if it's not a hard box, it'll be a really nice slip and plenty of extras for 35 bucks. So if you're charging 39 for a cardboard slipcover and minimal extras, it's difficult. But I know these companies are much smaller. They have a much smaller um, fan base, and a company like Arrow or Criterion, they can afford to take do a loss leader, which is put something out that's gonna not necessarily make as much money, sometimes even lose money, because they have so much other stuff coming out that they can still they get you in the end, like on the Ghoulies poster. If you've ever seen the Ghoulies poster, they get you in the end. But now a company like Unearth puts out a lot fewer titles, so it's more difficult for them. So I get it, but we have them on sale now, so now is the time. Unearthed Films also is it is very, very hardcore horror, most of it. So that's not for everybody either. So I get that too. So, but if you're looking at the site on another device or whatever, and you have questions during this, please let me know. Criterion has best video quality on all. They usually do. Usually, there's some comparables out there, though. I think when Arrow, or actually more importantly, when Second Sight is using their A team on something, they can be as good as Criterion. I fully believe that. Studio Canal does some really good ones too. Now they're not domestic, but they do. What started beginning of 2023? I missed it. What's up, JT? What's up, you guys? Orbit and Diabolic are the way to go. Yes, Paul. These are probably the two best out there. But don't sleep on Grindhouse Video. Grindhouse Video is great too. You haven't been 100% happy with Criterion. I'm 95% happy with Criterion. There are a couple of releases that they've done that I think could have been a little better, but you're pretty well guaranteed. Let's see. That's unfortunate. Last thing I got from them was the TCM limited edition. The TCM limited edition. Oh, you guys must not be talking about Criterion now. You're talking about Second Sight, maybe. You haven't. I'm glad you guys are talking in the chat. Things are flying by as I'm setting all this up, and that's great. But I will be popping back over and answering questions. All right, so if you're following along on another device, I'm starting on page 1 of the sale, and I will go through and just sort of call out some recommendations of great options. Also, don't be scared when you look at the sale, because it has their retail prices on it. It takes the 35% off in the cart. So the first thing this is a great pickup here. 12 Monkeys on 4K with the slip it's 35 retail. I think even with the discount, I think you can pretty much get that price often. So I would say hold on that one. 2 LDK for 21.99. You're getting a really fun early 2000s J horror film for 15 bucks, or I don't know exactly what the discount is going to be. You know what I'm going to do? Anything I recommend, I'm going to drop in a cart so we can look at the prices at the end. I'm not going to buy them because I've already done it. Just need to make sure and not accidentally hit quick buy. Um, so 2 LDK, that stands for two bedroom, living room, dining room, kitchen, and it's about these two women who end up moving in together. They're both actresses, and they discover that they're both up for the same part, and things get violent. It's a very quick, violent 88 minutes of fun. 99 Women is in here. I think that is a Blue Underground release. It's a Jess Franco movie. If you're into that sort of Euro, softcore stuff, then maybe that's for you. Not necessarily recommending it here though, because I think you can get that stuff on sale all the time. I know every time I talk about disturbing films, everyone always brings up a Serbian film. I think that movie is overhyped. I think I said this last night on the live. Context matters. You can't just be twisted. You got to be twisted with context and with story to back it up. And I don't think the Serbian film has it. But if you want the film, their retail is $25 right now, so you'll get a nice discount. It's going to be under 20 bucks. I'll add it to cart so we can look at it at the end, because I know a lot of you guys talk about this movie, and this is with their slip. It's their Unearthed Films limited edition. I think it's shocking that movie is even 25 bucks because it's just so overhyped. All right, so there's a lot of stuff here, and I'm not going to call out everything, just because there's too much good stuff. Alice Sweet Alice is $28. That's a fun movie. I don't think that's with slip, and that's an Arrow that I think you can get for a good price all the time. So moving on. I think this All Haunts Be Ours. It's a compendium of folk horror limited edition. I think that is a very specific audience. I don't dig this stuff that much. It's $189. If you do, you're getting 35% off, so it's a good time. I'm not dropping that in the cart because I'm not fully recommending it because I think it's a very specific audience. And as I said, there's a lot of really twisted unearthed film stuff in here. And if you're into that or interested in that, it's a good time to get it. The American Werewolf in London 4K is pretty great from Arrow Video. Good extras. It's $32.99 here on their retail with the discount. I think that's going to be pretty good. I don't think that's with slip. Let me see. Just a standard edition, right? So let's see. We'll see at the end how much it is, because I suck at math. Mathing is suck, and I'm not going to try and do it because it'll slow me way down. I'd rather just do it all at the end. Audition is one of the greatest horror films ever made. It is $27 right now. This is a standard edition, no specials here, no slip, nothing. But there's good extras. It's a good presentation, and if you don't have it in your collection, I recommend it. I will say this: it is in every single Arrow Video sale. So if you don't pick it up this time around, it's not a big deal because they put it in every single sale they have. All right, I will check the chat at the end of this page, you guys. And just because I'm skipping something doesn't mean it's not good. It just means it's not good enough for me to talk about right now. And there's a lot of options here. So basket case is $27.99. I think even with the discount, you can beat that price. It's a fun, crappy movie, but I think you can hold on that one for now. I'm going to say that a lot about a lot of the Arrow stuff because Arrow has a lot of sales, and normally on their sales you can get those movies for around $17.99, which is I bet pretty much what that's going to be. Maybe a little cheaper, and maybe a little more than that, but I think you can wait on a lot of stuff from them. But I'll call it out if it's good. And Basket Case is ridiculous and fun. All right, scrolling on down here. There's some classics in here. If you don't already have them in your collection, I'll recommend Blood Feast at $21.99. That's going to be a nice discount. And if you're into horror and you just want to learn about classic horror and know kind of where the tropes that you're sick of now come from, you need to watch where they started. So I'm going to add that to cart so we can look at it. Again, though, it is something that is often on sale from Arrow. But it's definitely worth bringing up. If Creepy Kids freak you out, Bloody Birthday is a very fun movie. It's $27.99 here. I will make final recommendations once I see these prices because these are things that I already own, so I didn't bother looking at them too closely. I just want to see how much they go for, and then I'll kind of give you a vibe for what they go on sale for all the time. All right. I'm not ignoring you guys. I'll check it at the end of this page and see what you guys are chit chatting about. Um, there's Burial Grounds there with Slip. I haven't seen that movie though, so I can't comment. Caligula movies there. Those are from Severin, if that's your thing. I'm not going to dig too much into that though. Um, Cannibals. That's a DVD though. I think you should wait. Children of the Corn, $27.99. There is a 4K of that, and if you're going to get that movie, you want to get the 4K. You really do. There's more Jess Franco stuff. I enjoy Jess Franco stuff for what it is. It's just like softcore Euro trash. I mean, it's fun. All right, here's the 4K. Actually, it's $35.99 for Children of the Corn. Let's add it to cart. I like this one. Has Linda Hamilton, and a lot of people haven't seen it. Don't realize that it has uh, Linda Hamilton from Terminator 2. All right, I added it. I'll give you my thoughts at the end. All right, let's see what else we've got. There's a lot of good stuff already, you guys. If you can get 4 or 5 good picks from one page, that tells you that this is about to be a dangerous sale. You know, some of the martial arts stuff is here. Creepshow is here, $25. I'm gonna say, regardless of whatever there's so much to buy. Wait on Creepshow 2. I think there will be a 4K of it, to be honest with you. And also, if you want it for $17.99, you can pretty much do that all the time because it's in every single sale. All right, I'm going to pop over, check the chats now, and see what you guys are talking about. Looks like we got a lot of conversation happening over here. Let me refresh the screen so I can catch up with you guys. All right, let's see. Oh boy, not the softcore. Yes, the softcore. Paul just said, "Oh boy," because of the softcore. You are what? You guys are going at it, kind of. All right. All right. Um, let's see. We have 9 hardcore people joining us for this sale in the TikTok right now. And then over here, let's see. How about 88 Films and Eureka releases? You're not used to this site. Okay, so 88 Films and Eureka are both good companies. 88 Films may be a little better, and 88 Films has a variety of stuff, but their focus is going to be martial arts, and you'll see that. I think there's some Jackie Chan things. The one thing I will say about both 88 Films and Eureka is their transfers are just okay. They're they're fine. They remind me of the way Kino used to be and still kind of is on their when they do use their C team for transfers. It's fine. It's not going to blow your mind, but they do, especially 88 Films. They do decent extras. If it's a movie you like, I think it's worth getting. But remember, they're unless they otherwise state it, they're going to be region Bs. 88 Films more often than not now is all region because they do distribute in the United States now, but Eureka does not. So it'll be something if it's a movie you want, you need to look in the description and see if it says a region. Um, they're pretty good here on the site on Orbit about noting it, so you shouldn't have any issues. All right, let's move on. Let's see. Dark Water, that one's a great little horror film, but again, always on sale. Always on sale. I'm not even bothering with it. And I'm only saying that again because there's so much to choose from. Daughters of Darkness, this 4K, I think this thing retailed at 32 or 35 for the longest time. So at 28.99 plus the discount, a Blue Underground release. Blue Underground is another company that's I won't say overpriced, but priced very high. So I'm gonna add this one to cart. Basically, it's kind of a Euro trash riff on Dracula story, except it's her, except it's this lady here. I'll add a cart, and it's a beautiful. Other than one quick scene that I question, it is beautiful. Specular highlights in that Daughters of Darkness is one of my favorite aspects of it. It's just gorgeous. All right, here's a movie that people don't know about. and they really should. It's Buried Alive. This is another Blue Underground, or I'm sorry, Buried Alive. Dead and Buried on 4K again. It's 28.99. A very, very nice 4K presentation from Blue Underground. A really fun movie. This has Robert Englund in it. It's a good little small town horror, but it's known specifically for a couple of things. One, Robert Englund in an early role, and two, one take, one shot special effects sequence that I'm not going to spoil. That is just ridiculously cool. It's a good movie. I recommend. So, and I think that price is great. Blue Underground stuff on sale is um, not as common. MVD will do a Blue Underground sale sometimes, but I don't think their sales are that good. Dead or Alive trilogy. This is a Takeshi Miike trilogy. It's diminishing returns. The first one is amazing. Second one's okay. Third one's not that great, but it's 36.99. Ooh, I think even with the discount, that's not cheap enough. That's not cheap enough. I think you can do better. Um, let's see. Don't Be Fooled by Deadly Manor. It's cool artwork, but man, that movie is garbage. It's not good. Let's see. Moving on. Just looking at a lot of the stuff here. Um, they've got Deep Red. They've got the Deep Red. I think this is just the Blu-ray release. Deep Red might be might not. I mean, not might be. It is my favorite of the Argento films. But if you're going to go with it, then take a look at the 4K limited edition. It's a beautiful 4K presentation. It's $42.99, which is what these boxes go for. They're really nice big hard boxes. It is just going to stay at that price. So if you can get it for a 35% discount, I think that is a buy, because even if you're not a big fan of the giallo thing that Argento was doing at this time, this is really good. It's really good. I'm going to add it to cart right now so we can talk about the price at the end. If you remind me when we're talking about the prices, I'll pull it off the shelf and show you the box too, because I have that. Let's see. Demonia, if you're into, it's from Severin. It has a slip. If you dig nun exploitation, kind of Euro nun horror type of stuff, this is going to be a good price with the discount. I'm not dropping it because I think it in the cart because I think it's a very specific type of. Okay, that was weird. The app crashed. Let me go back in here and see if you guys are still in this chat because the app just flat out crashed on me. Let's see. Are we still cooking over here? You all right? Yeah, we're still cooking. Did you say? I see Anna in here. You've never watched Tenebrae? Tenebrae is fantastic. I love that one too. I love that one too, Paul. That is a great choice. But it's not on sale, damn it. So here, that's we've got what we've got. Moving on. There's a lot of the action, like the stuff in here from 88 films. These martial arts films, I don't know as much about, so I'm skipping them. Don't Go in the House. This is a sleazy little horror movie, and by sleazy, I don't mean graphic sex and stuff. I mean just sleazy, like gross feeling. There's nudity in it, but it's minimal. It just feels disgusting. It feels dirty. It traumatized me the first time I saw it, and this is from Severin Films. I love their artwork. It looks like an old VHS box. And again, like I said, Severin Films don't go on sale that much, and this is already 28.99. So this is going to be a good time to get this one. If you're looking for something, really kind of a trashy 80s thing, this will be the time. So far, we already have 7 films in our cart. That tells you how good this sale is. I don't like Donnie Darko. I'm not putting it. Sorry. I think that movie is overrated. All right, y'all. I'm hungry already. What is going on? So this Drive release, a lot of people love this movie. It's some cheeseball like action stuff. I actually haven't seen it, so I can't fully recommend. I just know it's loved. So I would look into it a little deeper if it's something you're interested in. This is Eaten Alive with Slip. limited edition from Severin. I'll tell you, spoiler alert, I bought this one. This is a twisted kinda zombie thing that I've been interested in for a while. It's $25 in their limited edition, and I'm telling you, this is Severin, so their shit's expensive. So if I can get it for 25 plus 35 off, that's a deal. That's a deal. Cool artwork too, and I know it shouldn't matter, but kinda does. Alright, Dune, check it out, dig into it if you want it. I don't like this movie. I just never cared for this version. The 4K is $35. It's not a special edition, though. That special edition sold out, so I know it's a standard release. Eaten Alive is a fun little Toby Hooper monster creature feature. It's always on sale, though, like, literally always on sale. So I think you can hold on it. Focus on the harder to get stuff. So Evil Dead Trap 2, I did buy this one. It is 25.99. This is a nice discount already from what it came out at. Evil Dead Trap, the first one, is the movie that inspired, influenced Saw, and the second one is a very twisted movie also, very twisted J-horror film, has nothing to do with the first film, it's only a sequel in name only, but if you like weird, twisted, gory J-horror, 25 bucks, come on, great buy. I'm gonna add it to cart so I can show you the price at the end. I love that early 2000s J-horror stuff, though. I think they were really kicking it, like, just working on all cylinders. Speaking of that, here's the first one, Evil Dead Trap with Slip, 21.99, you guys. This is gonna be a great discount, and this is a weird ass movie. I will tell you one thing about it, though, is the subtitles are slightly off sync, and they aren't doing nothing about it. Because I contacted them, and they're like, "It's not that bad. We're not doing anything about it." Okay, Flatliners, 4K with slip, 35 bucks. The only thing I would think about on this one, because again, like it's going to be on sale, but I don't know if they're going to sell out of the slip. I'm not sure. It doesn't seem like Arrow sells out of slips like they used to. But if you want it with the slip, you might think about it. I'm not worrying with it right now, though, to be honest. These Flash Gordons, they're just standard editions, no slip. They are on sale all the time. So we'll come back to that on another sale. You don't got to rush for it. These gigantic Gamera box sets are still really expensive. Let me just say it like that. So are these Giallo ones. You have to be someone who really wants those for that. You guys, there's so many cool things for sale. My first pass when I did my cart was $25. All right, let me load the next page and then I'll check the chats. What's happening here on YouTube? Um, haven't had time to look at Orbit. Hopefully, I can find some Eureka titles I don't have yet. And now's the time because there's some in here. There's some in here. The focus is on other labels, but there are some in here. So I would definitely check it out. And let's see what's happening over on TikTok. A lot of stuff. Let me refresh this chat. Because when I come over here, it just starts scrolling like crazy. Let's see. Ringu 4K on sale. I don't think it's in this sale. I don't think so. I will check though. Eureka 4K Touch of Evil box set is incredible. That's cool. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the gifts. Let's see. So chill. Do you want to come in here and help me keep up with the questions? Because this thing for some reason the app is acting weird. It's not letting me scroll. You can help me keep up with answering some of the stuff if people are talking. If you wanna, you don't gotta. All right. The app is acting odd on the computer. It's not letting me scroll back. So I'm missing stuff. All right. So I think she's doing something. So let me get into this next page. Not a lot. What's up?
says, let's see, where should we start? So we have a lot of people talking, Paul and Row 2020-02.
Yeah, the cool people. So on this page right away, don't bother with the house stuff. I know the house movies are on sale in here. Don't do it. The 4Ks are on the way.
We're just gathered here to look over the Orbit sale.
House on the Edge of the Park DVD, skip that because there is this House on the Edge of the Park um, 3 disc limited edition set with the slip. It's $31. It's a great buy for a really cool, another sleazy kind of horror movie from Severin, which again, it's very expensive on add it to cart because spoiler alert again, I bought this one.
You have JT saying, Steven, I love you even though you're wrong about Donnie Darko. Those are free gifts.
Okay, I take it. I take it. I know a lot of people love it. Fortunately, when me and Dustin are on together, we have the majority because he doesn't like it that much either.
I'm glad to hear that, Jason.
What
Your
did?
keychain came in today.
Oh, nice. That's awesome. All right. So, yeah, if you guys are unaware, you can get really cool movie collector keychains from Sochiel until they're sold out.
Yes, I have 6 left.
6 left. That's it. So you better get it if you want it. Okay, there's a lot of martial arts on this page and some kind of like torture corn type of things. If that's what you're into, there is a movie there. I will point it out to you. I mean, it says Inferno of Torture, so I think you got it. I think you got it. If that's something you are interested in, it's there. Let's see. Killer Nun, the Nunsploitation movie, $28. That movie was $35 for the longest time. So if that's your jam.
Once I get my check, October 1st, I'm going to order some stickers. Okay.
Nice.
Cool. I'll reserve one. And then Paul said, I want a 4K of the little girl who lived down the lane.
We all want 4Ks of something, don't we, Paul?
Yeah. Especially me as a new collector.
You're like, I want this movie in 4K. What the hell? Welcome to our nightmare.
Welcome,
All right.
everybody.
You guys, if you have questions, throw them in the chat. We'll try and get them. This page, not as many things on this page that are calling out to me as like, hey, this is a deal. You better grab it. But there are some things. The Mallrats 4K, that is a nice 4K release, nice slipcover, $35. That's the going rate for it. So you'll be getting a 35% discount on that one. I'm going to add that one to cart because I think it's a really good release and it's a fun movie. So I'll add it and we'll talk about it at the end. All right. Let's see. Okay, here we getting into some interesting stuff. The Maniac 4K. Maniac is an early 80s slasher film that I would definitely classify in the more extreme category of slasher. It's very gory. This is a very cool 4K. It's beautiful. From Blue Underground. It's $35 with the discount. So I'm going to add that to cart because I think it's a really. If you're a horror fan, you should have the original Maniac in your collection. Just saying, because it's good. Joe Spinell's in it, and he is a gross little man.
Matthew says, I've been working on my room almost all night. I did a lot of homework. And Paul says, Little Girl Who Lives Down the Lane is fantastic. Young Jodie Foster and Martin Sheen. And then we got Row 2020-02 saying that's a creepy film.
Which film?
The little girl that lives down the lane.
Oh yeah, and Jodie Foster's great. All right, so if you like your softcore corn, your Euro corn in 4K, you can have that right here. There's a little Marquis de Sade with slip for $36.99 plus discount. I think the
Sorry.
the what?
I said I only like hardcore.
I know, right? If you're gonna have corn, you might as well have it on the cob. So I agree. I mean, just Franco movies have their place. They're beautifully shot usually. But anyway, let's see if there's anything else jumping out here.
Row 2022-02 is wondering, is that with Sutherland?
Which one? Is what with Sutherland?
That is all that he said.
Oh, I don't know. Nasty Habits, the Nunsploitation Collection. Of course, you know I have this on my shelf already. It's $69.99. That's $10 less than I paid for it new, and you get a 35% discount. So if that's your jam, there you go. Again, I think it's oh, I don't think so. It could be. I don't know.
Hey, Victoria.
Who knows what Donald Sutherland did when he was a younger man? Um, let's see. All right, this page actually is giving a decent break from the wallet. If you like cheesy kind of 90s dystopian science fiction, I'm gonna put No Escape in the mix here. This is a Ray Liotta film. Basically, he plays a convict who gets shipped off to an island to survive, and all this crazy shit that happens. And it's a cheesy movie. I really like it. It is an Unearthed Films release. So again, those don't go for cheap. 26 bucks. Then you get a discount. So now's the time if you want it. All right, going back. Let's see. Moving on.
That movie.
What's that? What's that?
Paul says that was a fun one. Always liked that movie.
Yeah, same. I bought it in this sale actually. Okay, One Missed Call trilogy. It's $37 with the discount. I think that's probably about what it'll go for all the time from Arrow. It's Takeshi Miike, so if you like Miike and you haven't seen these, then you should pick them up. But I think you can wait. Because Arrow actually is doing kind of too many sales at this point. Because I can just say, well, I'll wait for the next sale. Overboard. This is a weird movie. It's a Kurt Russell, or it's not a weird movie. It's a weird movie for Severin Films to have. It's a Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn movie. It's a romantic comedy. It's actually really good. Um, it's 17.99. Actually, I'm gonna back off of this because I got it for $10. So I think you'll be able to do that too. Just be patient. I was gonna add it, but not. I think we can do it a little cheaper.
Okay.
Yeah, save your dollars.
Says
Hmm.
Arrow will probably go on 50% off in November.
Yeah, and that'll work out to about the same as what they have here. And that's why I'm saying for some of the Arrow releases you can skip on. Focus on the other labels that are harder to get on sale. I only added a few that I think are really, really good, or that maybe have slips. People want to get them with slips. Let's see. All right, Ringu, same situation with Ringu. That's a really great J horror film, but always on sale from Arrow, like always. Same with RoboCop, highly recommended, but you can get it all the time. So it's the 4K is $32.99. Oh, look at what that is. What is that? Santa Sangre on sale.
I wonder if you bought it yet.
So it's if you want the really nice super limited edition, it's $44.99, which is the going rate. So if you want to get a discount, this is the only way it's going to happen. When Severin does their own sales, they kind of suck. So it won't be as good as this, I don't think. If you just want to dip your toe in and check the movie out, you can. They do have just a standard 2011 Severin release, but it's like it's 26.99 still. So
Soundtrack, tell you that.
exactly, I think if you're gonna do it, it's worth spending the money. Spend
Actually, I bought it for 29, so.
exactly. Spend your money. All right. So Shock. Shock is a fun movie from Mario Bava. If you like kind of Euro, horror, it's got some good gore in it. It's 27.99, but again, I think that'll be the same price in November. In fact, I think I'm probably just gonna keep skipping over the Arrow stuff moving forward. I have a few Arrows in the carts enough. Their stuff is always on sale. Um, but I mean, if you have the monies to do it now, it'll be the same price in November as it is now. So it just depends if you see enough in here from other labels, which I do. There's a lot of really good Severin stuff. If you're into martial arts, there's a bunch of Jackie Chan in here. I don't know as much about that stuff though, so I'm not really speaking on it too much. So here's another.
Rumble in the Bronx.
What's that?
Rumble in the Bronx.
I have seen Rumble in the Bronx. That's fun. That is a fun movie. Bird with the Crystal Plumage is highly recommended by me. That is another really great giallo Italian horror film. This one is $35.99. I think it's just a standard edition. Uh, yeah, you can wait. You can wait. I was gonna say maybe, but nah, you can wait. I'm a big fan of things that I really want watching the sales close, especially on websites like Vinegar Syndrome where they tell you their inventory and waiting till I have to buy something. I try not to do it with passion because passion makes my wallet hurt.
Rose 2002 2202 wants to know if IP Man is in a box set.
Yeah, Ip Man is in a box set. It is in a 4K box set. I have it somewhere on the shelf. I recommend that, to be honest, even though I know there's a new Ip Man coming out. It'll be cheaper in the box set than buying them individual, for sure. Westerns I don't know much about here. There's some martial arts stuff there. Um, you guys will have to do your own research on that stuff. I don't know it as much. All right. Again, there's more Arrow stuff. Hills Have Eyes, really good movie. So, The House by the Cemetery is a good little horror movie. Another Euro movie. That's the Blu-ray. They have the 4K. I'm not recommending any Blu-rays if we have a 4K because the 4K is $4 more. I mean, no, it's $10 more, but it's 39.99. I'll add it to the cart because this is a Blue Underground, and like I said, those are expensive. This cart is going to be ridiculous.
What do you have in there so far?
I have 18 films in there right now. I'm gonna have to like go over those very fast at the end, so we're not here all night. Again, more good Arrow stuff, but we're skipping it. Ooh, The Other Hell. I don't know what that is, but it's more nunsploitation. If you're into like that scary, nuns and Catholic stuff and whatever. The New York Ripper is a really fun slasher film. It is a Euro film, but it's set in New York, English language. It's $39.99. It's a another Blue Underground, another beautiful transfer. Adding it to cart so we can see the prices. Um, it does have a weird little thing that not everybody's gonna. I don't want to spoil it, but there is a weird. There's an oddity about that movie that some people are gonna hate. The New York Ripper. I just can't spoil it though. All right. The Prowler. That one's tempting because it's a very good movie. It's $15 with the discount, but I think you should wait because it's a Blue Underground, and I bet you within the next year or so we're gonna see a 4K. It is that important of a movie. All right, let me check YouTube real quick and see what's happening over here. Let's see. I bet those full cheese look good on 4K. They do look good on 4K. The Mutilator is getting a sequel, which is crazy to me because people don't like the Mutilator that much. I just watched it the other day, though. I kind of like it. This House by the Cemetery look good in 4K. Yes, it does. The one thing I can say is if it's from Blue Underground and it's a 4K, it's going to look good. They do really good job with their stuff. You have the Driller Killer. I have not watched that one yet. I haven't watched it yet. I've heard from a lot of people that it's overhyped. All right, so there's only 4 of you left here on TikTok. You guys share the live and hit the like a little bit.
Smash that like.
Smash it. Let's get some more people in here talking about this sale. All right, so the Slayer, again, more cool but not necessary Arrow stuff. I love the Toolbox Murders. If you haven't seen the original Toolbox Murders, it's a slasher film where a guy uses choice instruments from his toolbox to do the murders. This is a 4K with the slip. It's $35. Again, it's a Blue Underground. Beautiful transfer. It is a horror classic. It was remade, and the remake wasn't good. All right. I'm going to have to pick up the pace a little bit. I'm going to just scroll a little and just kind of highlight some of these because we have a lot left. There's so much in here, you guys. If you like action movies, especially if you like 70s action movies, Vigilante, another 4K from Blue Underground. I'm going to add it to cart. It is hardcore 70s grindhouse action movie. Very fun. And plus, it helps us talk about something other than just all horror. But that's what we got here on sale. Ooh, okay. This is a must if you are a zombie fan. Come on, clear. It is just called Zombie, and it is probably, arguably, the best zombie film ever made. The Lucio Fulci movie. My preference is Dawn of the Dead, but this is an easy number 2, and it is a wonderful transfer with killer special features from, again, Blue Underground. So I'm adding it to the cart. If you haven't seen that movie, you really got to get on board with it. It's so good. All right, so we've gone through the entire thing. Let me pull up the cart and let's talk about some of the prices, just so you get a good feel for what's what. So, Chill, you still there?
Yep. Bro 2020 2202 wants to know, what year is that flick?
Which flick?
That's what I would like to know.
If she's asking about Zombie, it's a 70s movie. I don't know the exact year. I just clicked it, though. Let's see if it says it here.
Oh, Paul answered. He said 1980.
Thank you, Paul. I'm not the guy with the memory for exact dates or exact years. All right, so here are the prices. So we've got the Zombie 4K, and again, this is a stunning 4K with a crap ton of extras. It would be $26 with the sale right now. So Orbit, they actually tell you you're saving $14 off the retail, which is a nice discount. The Vigilante movie, again, it's 22, so you're saving $12.25. Toolbox Murders, it would be $22.74. Again, you're saving $12.35 again. The New York Ripper 4K, that one would be $25.99. You're saving $14 off retail. So these are nice discounts, you guys. So it's very tempting. But the problem is these are all boutiques. So if you're a boutique shopper like me, you know the wallet pain. So Chill now knows the wallet pain. I love it. House by the Cemetery is $25.99, $14 discount. Here we go. No Escape, the sci-fi action thing from Unearth that I recommend. That one is only $16.89, you guys, for a boutique release. $9.10 discount. That's a beautiful thing. The Maniac 4K, that one is $22.74. Again, $12.25 discount. The Mallrats 4K with the limited edition slipcover is $22.74. That one's a $12.25 discount. Now, I will tell you that I believe that will be when it hits the November sale from Arrow. I would wager that it'll be $25.99 on their sale. So this is slightly cheaper than it'll be when they put it on sale, because it's 50% off, but it's 50% off MSRP. All right, moving on. The House on the Edge of the Park 3-disc edition. It's kind of like Santa Sangre in that it has the 4K movie. It has a Blu-ray with a bunch of extras, and it has a soundtrack. So very cool release. It's $20.79, you guys, for a 3-disc limited edition in a slip box, the whole thing. Yeah, I bought that one. Evil Dead Trap with slip. That one is $14.29. See, this is where this gets painful, because when you get some of these boutique releases that cheap, you gotta jump on it. $7.70 discount with from them. Evil Dead Trap 2, $16.89. So again, $9.10 discount. All right, Eaten Alive with slip, limited edition, very nice set from Severin, is $16.24 with the discount. It's an $8.75 savings. These Severin titles are the ones that got me the most. Don't Go in the House with the slip. That killer looks like a VHS tape slip, but it's again a sleazy fun movie too. It's $18.84. $10.15 discount. The Deep Red 4K limited edition. That one is $27.94 with a $15 discount on that one. That's a steal, you guys, for that hard box. Let me get that box. I'll show it to you real quick. Crap. That's really a disaster. Let's see.
Paul said, "Need it if you don't have to get it. That's the one to get."
Okay. After I almost died, but I got it. Here's the box.
Bread is the one to get.
Yeah.
Don't have it, get it now.
Yeah, this is a killer purchase. So it's a nice big hard box. You get the 4K multi-disc set. It has this killer perfect bound book. I can't show you that page. I'll just show you words because there's gore in here. But it's a cool book. It's a very, very good set, and then poster. So it's very worth that price. That might be the purchase of this sale, honestly. $27.94. All right, so Dead and Buried. That one is $18.84. It's a $10.15 discount. That's a killer buy. I mean, all of these are amazing, honestly. Daughters of Darkness 4K is $18.85. It's $10 discount. Those are the Blue Underground releases. And here's another Arrow. We did throw a few in here. Children of the Corn 4K with the slip still is $23.40. Again, I think that will be $25 on the Arrow actual sale. So Bloody Birthday, that one is $18.20. I think, honestly, if you want that one on the Arrow sale, it might be slightly cheaper, honestly, now that I look at the price. Blood Feast is $14.30. It will not get cheaper than that. If you want Blood Feast and don't have it in your collection, probably it'll be $15.99 or $17.99 on the Arrow regular sale. Audition is $18.20. That's probably about where it'll be. An American Werewolf in London 4K. That one is $21.45. It's $11.54 savings. That's a good price. It's a good price. That's probably $3 or $4 cheaper than Arrow will have it on their sale again. So, and we have a Serbian film. If you're a sick bastard and you want that on your shelf, it's $16.25. You won't do it much cheaper than that. 2LDK, little hidden gem, $14.30, $7.69 savings. That's a no-brainer purchase. That movie is so much fun. Those are my recommendations, you guys. It's a lot of movies there. There was a lot of other really good stuff too I didn't even highlight. I just tried to highlight the ones that I personally like, so that if you come back and hate at me because you wasted your money on one of them, I can come to you with receipts about why I liked it. So, so that's why I picked the ones I picked. Let's see, you have the deep red, but it's the older. What's that? I know. I got to get on that. I got to get on it. Right? You have the deep red Blu-ray, but it's the older Blu-ray limited edition from years back. Well, this is a worthy upgrade. The 4K is way better. You have that No Escape Blu-ray. That's awesome because it's such a fun movie. Vigilante in 4K, interesting. Yes, it's really kind of a fun. The city's going to hell, and only two badass dudes can save the day. Yeah, it's that kind of 70s nonsense fun. You need that zombie 4K. Yes, everyone needs that zombie 4K. Didn't Toby Hooper do the Toolbox remake? Yes, he did. He failed. Duel Killer has a very rough first half, but the second half pays off. Okay. All right. That's coming recommended. So I think that, let's see, I have a bootleg of the Hard Target work print. Version of film. I've not seen that. I'm aware that there is a Hard Target work print. That's cool. But the from Ken Orbit is really nice. All right. Is there anything that we're missing here over in the TikTok? When I load, pretty caught up. All right, you guys got any other questions for me or so chill before we dip out because this is
We'll
it.
answer literally anything.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, we will. Oh shit. Uh oh.
Literally.
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 You're missing a lot, Paul. What do you mean you're missing a lot? What did you miss, sir? All right. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to end the YouTube stream. Thank you, Austin. Thank you guys for coming in here. If you have any specific questions that I didn't get to, feel free to hit me up in a direct message, and I'll do that. And until next time, you guys, I'll see you later.